If Haitians had a break this weekend from the rioting and street violence that had rocked this country for days, it hardly seemed it. Yes, there were people on the streets of Port-au-Prince, those who'd locked themselves in their homes for more than a week trying to stay safe. But a litany of burnt-out gas stations underline the fury now rampant in this country, not to mention outside the presidential palace, where rocks thrown in anger last week now litter the street. But reminders, too, of what led to those riots in the first place. A lack of almost everything. At this freshly reopened gas station, desperation over what little gasoline is left in the pumps. These men would normally be working at the flower shop behind them, but with no deliveries for days, there is no work. Adding to their misery, a president who, in their view, is doing nothing about any of what ails Haiti. I live 100 meters from the president's house, he says. I have no electricity, no water. We have a shortage of everything, said this man. Today, the barely functioning healthcare system led to this incredible scene in a hospital parking lot. Yes, she's having a baby. And the list goes on. All those propane tanks, people here had been lining up since 6 a.m., betting that a supply truck might come here eventually. When it did, cheering. But as one man told us, fact is nothing ever really changes in Haiti, adding that in his view, outside Haiti, no one even cares. Sky-high inflation, few jobs, little food, and fading hope in a country where poverty remains beyond the pale. My feeling, he says, is that it is the beginning of the end of the world in Haiti. Indeed, at that propane station, alongside the truck with the fresh and sought-after tank of fuel, a half-dozen police officers, hefty automatic weapons at the ready, standing by, keeping the peace for now.
Paul Hunter joins me now. That uneasy peace you talked about, Paul, can that even last past tomorrow?
Well, the government sure hopes so. It put out a news release tonight calling for a return to normal in this country henceforth. We'll see what happens. This much is clear. Haitians are angry. It's as if this country has reached a tipping point. The realization that nothing ever changes in this place. We talked a lot about Haiti 9 years ago after the earthquake. 9 years later, it's as if they cleared away the rubble, but that's it. Right? And now the suggestion that many hundreds of millions of dollars that was supposed to go into making this a better place flat out didn't, that instead it fell to government corruption, leaving regular Haitians with the same old, no food, no medicine, no water, no electricity, you name it. Haitians are enraged at a government that seems incapable of making this a better place.
Paul Hunter in Port-au-Prince tonight. Thanks, Paul.